I saw a huge wall of fire. The fire was moving so fast, embers were hitting you in the face, and it was like nothing I've ever seen in 24 years. On October 8th, 2017, I was off duty, I was home, got a phone call at 10 o'clock from the deputy fire chief. There was a 3-alarm fire in town, and then a fire had just started in Calistoga that he was concerned about what that was going to do. I certainly didn't think that was the last time I'd be leaving that house. I drove up to scout the fire, and when I came over a ridge, I saw a huge wall of fire coming our way. I realized we were facing a significant issue. The conditions were just incredible. It was too windy to get outside and talk. It was extremely smoky. Embers were hitting you in the face at 90 miles an hour. Even in those adverse conditions, our folks did a fantastic job of standing up and fighting the fight they could fight. Somebody told me that the Larkfield area where I live had been hit very hard. I couldn't really think about it at the time, and I knew everybody was safe, and so I was just staying engaged in the fight. When I pulled into the neighborhood, it was pretty shocking. It looked like a moonscape. And that was when reality set in about the home being gone. There was a lot of memories in the house. We put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears into it. We lost a lot of the print pictures and memories of my grandparents and things like that. The kids have a hard time with some of their childhood memories that were lost. And we just knew it was going to be a long road to rebuild, but we were trying to keep good perspective on everything we have this entire time. It was a coworker of mine who also lost his house. We were together one day and he goes, "Hey, didn't you have something from Vortex?" And I said, "Yeah, I had a pair of Crossfire binoculars." And he goes, "Well, don't forget about the VIP warranty." I went to where I thought they were, and sure enough, there was these 2 tissue paper feel-in tubes left. Of everything else that was melted, all the metals melted, the cars melted to the ground, yet these binoculars sort of survived. And I emailed Vortex just asking, how do I go about doing this? The gentleman that emailed me back was great. He just said, fill out this form and send it back and we'll send you a new pair of binoculars. And I was like, oh, okay, it's that easy? And he's like, yep, it's that easy. So Vortex is the only company where I could just go right to them with the product that I could find, and they replaced it. And it was just something that was originally mine that I got back. So I was super excited to get these binoculars, even though we had really nothing else, but it felt really good and the company was incredible. We just survived this huge disaster. It turned out to be the most devastating fire in California history, and we know we're going to recover from it. And so we're really focusing on the opportunities versus the challenges. The family's closer together, the organization's closer together, and the community's closer together because of this. It's one of the silver linings of this disaster is that it did bring everybody as a whole closer together.